Studio Microphone 10 Most Disturbing True Road Trip Horror Stories Untold Fears. Bell Introduction. There's something about a road trip that feels freeing, the open highways, the endless horizon, and the thrill of adventure. But for some travelers, those empty roads hold something darker. Stories of strange encounters, phantom hitchhikers, sinister strangers, and nights where headlights become the only fragile protection against the unknown. Tonight, we dive into 10 of the most disturbing true road trip horror stories. Buckle up, because these tales are not for the faint of heart. Candle Story 1. The Vanishing Hitchhiker. A young couple on a cross-country drive picked up a girl stranded on the side of the road. She was quiet, polite, and asked to be dropped near a small-town cemetery. But when they arrived and turned to say goodbye, the back seat was empty. Later, the couple learned that the girl had died on that stretch of highway years earlier. Candle Story 2. The Man in the Rearview. A college student driving overnight swore she saw headlights following her for hours. No matter how fast she went, the car stayed at a distance. At one point, she glanced into her rearview mirror, and saw a figure crouched in her own back seat. She pulled into a gas station screaming. Police later confirmed the back door latch was broken, and someone had been inside. Candle Story 3. The Gas Station Attendant. During a stormy night, a woman stopped for gas. The attendant seemed nervous, insisting she come inside because there was a problem with her credit card. Once inside, he locked the door and whispered, "There's a man hiding under your car." Authorities later found footprints leading into the woods. Candle Story 4. The Endless Road. A group of friends took a shortcut through rural backroads. Hours passed, but the GPS kept recalculating, sending them in circles. When they passed the same burned-down farmhouse for the third time, panic set in. To this day, none of them can explain how they escaped. Candle Story 5. The Motel Room Secret. Two travelers stopped at a rundown roadside motel. That night, a foul odor filled the room. When they complained, the manager brushed it off. The next morning, police swarmed the property. A body had been found stuffed inside the mattress of their room. Candle Story 6. The Black Sedan. A family on vacation noticed a black sedan tailing them through 3 states. Whenever they stopped for food, the car was there. When they finally confronted it, the vehicle sped away. Later, they saw a news report about a serial killer arrested, driving that exact same model. Candle Story 7. The Abandoned Baby Seat. On a lonely desert road, a driver spotted a baby car seat in the middle of the lane. He slowed down but remembered hearing warnings about this exact trick, criminals placing fake car seats to lure victims. He drove past without stopping. Later, police confirmed that gangs had been using this tactic nearby. Candle Story 8. The Radio Interference. Late one night, a man's car radio started picking up a distorted voice repeating, "Don't stop. Keep driving." He thought it was a prank, until he saw a figure standing in the middle of the road up ahead. Shaken, he drove around it. Later reports told of ambushes happening in that very area. Candle Story 9. The Desert Stranger. On a long desert highway, a group of backpackers ran out of gas. As they waited, a pickup truck stopped. The driver offered help but gave them an uneasy feeling. They declined, and the man drove off angrily. Hours later, police found that same man's truck abandoned, with restraints and weapons inside. Candle Story 10. The Highway Shadow. A trucker on a night run swore he saw someone dart across the road. Slamming on the brakes, he searched but found nothing. As he climbed back into the cab, he saw muddy handprints on his passenger window. He drove off without ever looking back. Clapperboard Outro. These stories remind us that the open road, while inviting, can also be a place of unimaginable fear. Whether it's strange figures, sinister strangers, or things that can't be explained, one thing is certain: the scariest part of a road trip isn't always the destination, sometimes it's the journey. So next time you hit the highway, keep your doors locked, your eyes sharp, and never ignore that feeling when something just doesn't feel right. Because you never know what's waiting in the dark.